Okay, let's continue here. Question 13. Right. The National Hub Network is an initiative set up by Irish government to allow people across Ireland to work close to home through providing digital working hubs with modern facilities and high-speed internet connection. There are over 260 working hubs, 4,000 desks. Consider the impact that a digital working hub might have to a rural community's culture and society. Provide one argument in support of this initiative and one against it. So, one obvious support is that it would improve work life balance by reducing commuting times and hence improve mental health. And against it, the government would be increasing demand on local office / retail space, and thus increasing the price, which obviously would make it harder, more difficult, which is more difficult on local traders who can't compete with the government's purchasing power. Can't compete with the government's purchasing power. Okay. All right. All right. Let's have a look now at the next one. Okay. Um, okay. There we go. Okay. As demand for desk space in digital hubs increases, the government's plan on using computer modeling to plan ahead and make sure they have enough resources in place, and also they are targeting the correct areas when it comes to opening new hubs. Suggest one data item that could be collected in order to model the situation. Justify your answer. Oh, there's many things. What percentage of people have degrees? What percentage of people have IT degrees? What percentage of people report that they work in the IT sector? What would be the most useful one? Okay, so it's planning ahead. So you might want to look at, now we're only allowed to pick one data item because I was thinking qualification, but it's also important to know growth. I think I'd go with age. age, the dem age demo, the the statistics on what the distribution of age might be a more precise way to put it. Distribution of age. Justify. Age is a good predictor of growing workforce size. E.g., a large, let's say 13 to 18 band would mean a upcoming surge in young workers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Happy enough with that. Okay. Whoops. Let me just get that next one here. Okay. Yeah. To ensure that digital hubs are accessible for anyone who wishes to use them, adaptive and assistive technologies are in place who should need them. Name 2 types of such technology and describe how each could support someone with additional needs. Okie dokie. Well, I mean, there's some obvious ones, like if you have trouble seeing, you could have text to voice. And if you have trouble typing, you could have the opposite, voice to text. Could we give both? Yeah, I think so. Let's go with the first one, screen reader, which is text to audio. For those with sight problems, this software would read text on the screen. And then the opposite, you could have voice recognition. This would be audio to text, basically. For those with mobility issues in the hand, can speak out loud what they want typed. Okay. Let's clear this up. Ah, it's messed up. Figure 8 shows the sets of hubs and distances in kilometers between each pair of hubs. Technician must travel around each hub to check the equipment and to fix any technical issues that arise. The technician will begin at hub A and visit all hubs exactly once before returning to hub A. Calculate the shortest possible route. This is the traveling salesman problem, where the salesman wants to get to each town once and back home at the end of the day. And we have to start and finish at A. So, what's our choices here? We can go A, C, and we can't go to B. Oh, we could go to B. B, D, A. A, C, B, D, A. That's one possibility. And then we can have A, C, D, B, A. So let's see if we can rule something out straight away. A, C. It would seem silly to go up. Oh, we kind of have to go up to B, down to D, and up. So we can cut out the 35. Okay. Because the picture is symmetric, like going A, C, B, D, A, that would be the same as going A, D, B, C, A. And likewise, this would be the same as A, B, D, C, A. So we've gone AC, ACB, ACBDA, ACDBA, AD, BCA, AD, AAB, DCA. I kind of feel like I've gotten them all right. So let's just add these up. A to C to B to D to A. That's 85. And then A to C to D to B to A. It's 100. So I think I'll go with A, C, B, D, A. Yeah, unless I'm missing something obvious here, I think it's this. So I'm not quite sure, to be honest, what it means by features. There is do they want me to say like it represents the distances? I'm not sure because of the word features here. Let me think. Let me think. Um, mm, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a simplified representation of possible, oh man, what could I say? Bi-directional paths to help find the shortest, I think it's called a Hamilton cycle. And second feature is the cost between nodes represent distances in kilometers. This cost needs to be minimized. I really don't know about this one. This is the question I've been least confident about so far, for sure. Okay. Next one here. At the beginning of each day, the technician has looked at all locations that she needs to visit to try to do this in the short time possible. The technician will use a heuristic. What's a heuristic? So it's like kind of like a shortcut. Heuristic is like a rule of thumb or shortcut used to simplify a difficult problem, even though it is known to have limitations. So basically, it's a simplification of a difficult problem, a mental shortcut, a rule of thumb. It's not perfect, but it makes the problem much better. So you trade off accuracy for difficulty. Okay. Last one here. Okay. In 2022, the Irish government announced plans to introduce legislation to grant Gardaí new powers to use facial recognition software. However, the Irish Council for Civil Liberties said it strongly opposed the use of technology for law enforcement and in public spaces. Give 2 arguments for and 2 arguments against. Fair enough. So, well, I think one obvious argument is that it would help prevent crime by building a database of criminals that could be used to detect threats. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a cost. Reduces man hours in searching CCTV and what would you call it, like crime records, like and photo albums. I'm not sure what the police would call it. Photo albums to match criminals to known, just to match criminals, thus freeing up guards. Okay. So one argument against it is it would reduce privacy and remove or reduce the right to a private life. So reducing your right to privacy. And the software may produce biased false positive matches. Which may affect disproportionately, which may impact one group of people more than another. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get 100% in this exam. I'm not necessarily aiming for 100, just I've never done this computer science exam before, and I'm just curious to what it's like. Okay.